Hi everybody, welcome to Sam's Doing Stuff. What am I doing today? Really just trying not to burst into flames. There's two sets of boards here. One's just a 1x fascia board, and it's all, I mean every bit of it is just completely rotted away. So, I'm going to try and get all this off. I have no idea where this video is going. All I know is I'm trying to get these barns ready to paint. That's it. And this is what you sign up for when you click on a YouTube video. It's about as real as reality entertainment can get. Obviously, I can't put paint on this. Yeah. So this is like 1x10 that was used as fascia. And I knew I had to take that off, but there's 2x8 all the way along there, and there's a lot of it that's just, it should be replaced too. So I'm getting into what I really don't want to get into, and that's tearing these barns apart, you know? Some of the wood's not so great, but you can paint it and it'll be fine, you know, temporarily. Just throw some paint on it for the time being. You know, if you try and paint boards like this, it's just putting lipstick on a pig, you know? That's just, doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So this, it definitely needs to be ripped off. It's adding time, it's adding effort. I think the effort will be worthwhile. Yeah, I really just want to paint. The paint is sitting in the garage. The paint is in the garage. But I'll tell you something else, I don't want to paint in this heat. I'm so sick of this 85, 90 plus degree heat with, you know, heat indexes up into the mid 90s. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to paint in this weather. I need some 70 degree weather. Also, my daughter's got a whole week of break because of the Canfield Fair, which I really kind of want to do a video on that. That might be the next thing that you guys see. I don't know. Take you to the largest county fair in Ohio, which is also the third largest in the country. It's a big fair. Being from Canfield, I take it for granted because every year we went to the Canfield Fair, and you know, it was always a great time as a kid. We didn't realize what we had, you know. Canfield Fair is something else. Yeah, I might make a video on that. That'd be good while I'm waiting to get all this painting done. But this video, I'm kind of hoping the end of this video there's going to be paint on these barns. I don't know where it's going. I don't know. Now, you subscribers that have been with me for a long time, you know I am a very frugal guy, and I've been trying to do this as much as possible with just repurposed lumber. But this stuff, oh my goodness, this is going to be really difficult to take off. They got some big nails in there. That end really isn't on at all. Yeah, I don't have any repurposed 2x8s. Boy, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, those are ring shank nails. Oh yeah, and this is the process. That's why it's going to take a year for this video to be released. Put it back in place and cover it with 1x. That's the best I can do. Unless I tear the whole roof off. Because I'm going to have to do that if I want. I'm not, oh my gosh, I'm not getting into that. I cannot express enough how much I do not want to do this and leave these old rotted boards up here where they are. But I really don't have much choice. I mean, the alternative is someday I will put new roof on this thing. Someday that will happen. But not this time, not this round. So for this round, we're gonna get some new 1x material and we're gonna cover this up and put lipstick on a pig. So let's just change focus here for a minute. See what we can do about this gaping hole. I'm gonna try and get this board off. It's getting there. It's at least accomplishing something. All right, that's scrap. Nothing grabs tighter than a rusty nail. Now I got this stuff. Remember those corners I cut off? By the way, these things were not structural. They're not anywhere else in the barn. They were decorative for this area. It's fine. These 45s, maybe they added a little bit of strength, but not worried about it. How much was that actually holding? Anyway, yeah, no. Boy, a lot has changed since the beginning of this video. The weather, for one thing, it's not hot anymore. We're waking up to temperatures in the 50s. I love it. It's been several days. Yeah, you guys saw the video about the fair and the tractors at the fair this past week. And this is where I am. I don't know when this video is going to air. I don't even know. Do I hold on to all this until I get the barns completely painted, or do I show you what I'm going through just to get them ready? And that's a problem for me too. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Those of you that are like me, you understand what I'm saying. Getting something so that it's just good enough is really difficult to do. I want it to be perfect, and these barns will never be perfect. Unless I tear them completely down and then rebuild them, they're not going to be perfect. I'm trying to, yeah, get them good enough. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I took all these tiny little pieces of wood and kind of tried to make something that would fit into this, and I'm not going to show you measurements, but it comes up about this short even. So I would have to glue this to plywood and try and rig it. So I went and I spent some money. Yeah, I got a brand new board. I don't know how much of it I'm going to use, but oh, and by the way, these are white. This is just primer, so that doesn't give away anything. As far as, you know, color of the barns, am I going to paint them all white, or am I going to do the red and white, or am I going to do something different? This is just primer. So anyway, these boards are all primed. These boards here are going to go on that side of the barn where I tore off the fascia. This is new fascia. It's going over top of that old crappy 2x8, 2x10, well, 2x8 I think it is, and it's just going to have to be, it's once again, it's got to be good enough. That doesn't even need nails. Well, it's certainly better, definitely better. And you know, this whole time I'm just keep asking myself, you know, how much lipstick do you put on a pig? It's just, it's better. It's better than it was. Just keep going. Yeah, so the question remains, how much lipstick do you put on a pig? You know, I could keep going, I could keep going forever. Like I say, I would tear the barns down and build new ones because of this mentality. It would just, you just keep going, you just keep going. But this is good enough. This is good enough. I think it's ready for paint. Guys, this video has been weeks and weeks in the making. My daughter was off school for the fair, for the Labor Day, you know, break. And I had very little time to work, and the heat wave that we had, oh, it was awful. Oh, I just couldn't, you know, it's just not healthy. I don't know, I say at my age, at any age, you got to know your limitations and know when to stay inside. So I worked a little bit at a time, but I got the barns ready to slap some paint on them. So I'm gonna call that good enough for today. You're gonna see this video tomorrow is Saturday, and I don't know, I gotta rent a lift. I did test the paint sprayer. I haven't used that in years, and it works, so that's good. That's a big win. Anyway, we're ready for it. I don't know if it's gonna be next video that these are gonna be painted or if it's gonna be after. I can't tell you, I just don't know. We're supposed to have another heat wave coming up, but keep watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, and hit the like button if you like them. And I will see you next time when I'm doing more stuff, whatever that is.